Chase Briscoe finishes fourth here with James Small as crew chief. Had the damage, the toe out the end. Last pit called. 2 tires. Was that pretty much the only option you guys had?
Well, the other option was 4 and put us back, where we were, and at that point, we'd lost some of our car potential, I feel, and I didn't know if we'd have the ability to come back through. And I just thought if we could be the first guy on 4 tires, looking at who was around us and what other people were doing, that we might have a chance to hang on there. And thankfully, we got the lead there, and that's the key onto, if you don't, you've got to parachute out, going backwards in a hurry. And yeah, he did a great job there, and sadly we couldn't hang on. But
slightly above the cut line, how do you approach the next 2 races, or is it just go to Talladega, see what happens there, and then game plan for Martins?
That's pretty much it, because I don't think anybody can sit here and say they know what's going to happen next week. So it's just a lottery, and we'll do our best and try and accumulate points and win the race. But it'll be easier to get caught up in someone else's crap. So we'll see how it goes.
Thanks, James.
Just too many laps, and how tough was that with 11 in the 5?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, too many laps. Fortunately, those cautions lasted as long as they did. Otherwise, I would have really been in trouble. Just wish it was 6 laps shorter or whatever it was. Just I was so loose at the end. I had nothing left. That was everything I had, and glad at least Denny won. JGR car. All of us were kind of up there, and it felt like it could have went to anybody, and glad he was at least able to sneak it out. But yeah, just didn't have enough at the end, and unfortunate for sure.
With Denny passing and making the moves on the outside and getting by on the outside, was that as much because your car was loose and you were able to do things, or is that just Denny was able to really pick up some stuff?
I was just so loose, truthfully, all day long if I ran the top. So when I was already that loose on the bottom, I was just scared to death to go up there. And plus, with them having new tires, I felt like if I gave them the bottom, they would just drive right underneath me anyway. So I was trying to just kind of air block as much as I could. My car was good enough in 1 and 2, I could hold my own. It was just 3 and 4. I'd bleed like a half second every single lap, and then it would just let them. I was just so vulnerable down the front straightaway. So, yeah, definitely tough, but it could have been a lot worse. We're 15 up and go on to Dega and see what happens.
You led from the start, you walled it, and then still had a chance to race for the win. How do you sum up a day like this?
Yeah, it was an odd day. The first run of the race, I was like, my gosh, we're going to murder them. Like, my car was unbelievable. And, we had that bad pit stop and lost control of the race. And really from then, we just could never get the balance back to what it was. And, yeah, that one restart, I kind of got pinched in the wall. And I don't know if they gave us damage or what. But my car definitely was never the same as what it was that first run. So we were okay. We were just kind of stuck right there around 5th all day long. So, yeah, honestly, wish we would have won, right? But for us to finish 4th, that was probably a spot or 2 better than what we were probably going to finish. So, yeah, like I said, it could have been a lot worse, and we're on the upside of points, which is not something to be mad about.
Was there anything you could have done? Denny was coming fast. I mean, is there anything you could have done more?
Nah, I mean, it's like when you're pulling off the exit ramp and you're running 15 mile an hour and they're running 80. Like, there's really nothing else I felt like I could have done. I was just so vulnerable in 3 and 4. If my car handled in 3 and 4 like it did in 1 and 2, I felt like I probably would have won, but I would lose, I felt like a half second just in 3 and 4 alone. So I was just really, really loose down there, and that was what cost me.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code FRONTSTRETCH to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay rewarded.
Steven Stumpf of Frontstretch.com here. Come back for more great racing videos, and if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.